Life's not infinite, it's the only chance we get. So why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Will it click? Looking for the next new fix. Is this the new kind of sick? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? They say they have the answers, but no one's getting better. They say they have the answers. It's always pay to enter. And isn't life funny? Make some money, spend it all to feel less crummy, and think that we've made it. Think that we've made it. Well, what else? Sit by ourselves, think about the hands we're dealt and all our guilt. Think that we've made it. Think that we've made it. They say they have the answers, but no one's
มี50กับ20แล้วก็ these little ones small juicy so like small juicy ones yeah 50 บาท20 บาทเลย
จ้ะ
small ก็
Get that one
อันนี้นี่ซื้อนี่quality
so this granddad
อันนี้พ่อแก้วบอก
จ้ะ so this granddad first time shopping Roro shopping in Roro
working my ass off in Thailand got me working my ass off
good
got
good
me feeding chicken sweeping cleaning
สวยไหมใส่สโลง
come for holiday got me working my ass off
ก็บอกว่ามาอยู่นี่ทำทุกอย่างเลยทำงานทุกอย่างเลยเลี้ยงไก่เลี้ยงกวาดบ้าน
good idea
Okay Hugo going to sell watermelon
เซลเมลอนเซลเมลอนoh good Ready, cut it up. You got small, I think. Alright, strips like this. Is that okay? Yeah. I'd like to put some small. Like that.
Her dad said that you're a natural driving around on the Selang. So we're gonna have a little look around the village now. My dad's had a couple of walks around. A lot of people have said handsome man to him. He's met a few ladies already in the village, yeah. And he's become quite a hot one on Tinder as well. So here we go. He's used to the Selang now. Not bad, a natural. Right, then we're going to be turning right. It's the peak of day, so very hot, not many people are out. But I'm taking him to see the traditional watering hole where the villagers get the water and they don't want to buy it. I think they find it quite funny. A couple of Farang driving a Selang. So this is the watering hole here on the left. So how'd you find driving the Selang around the village?
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a bit of an old dust bucket light, but yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah.
Does it feel safe?
Yeah, it's reasonably safe. Yeah,
Can you not smell that petrol smell?
Yeah, it seems to pull to one side as well. It pulls to the left a little bit, so it takes quite a lot to hold on to it. So.
But you become a natural. Damo's dad says you're a natural.
Yeah, sometimes we get up into third gear. Sometimes we usually stay in second. Second is safe.
And do you find the villagers are friendly with you when you're driving past?
Everyone says "Swaddy Carp." Yeah, everyone's friendly. Yeah, I think they find me a bit of an attraction, a bit unusual, because I'm obviously the second Farang in the village. You're not the only Farang in the village anymore.
And you've heard Handsome Man a few times.
Oh, Handsome Man, yes, at the noodle bar, yes.
So you're finding your way around okay? You're a bit disorientated in the village, or?
Everything's, obviously, it's not like England, so everything looks a little bit the same, but yeah, I've got lost a few times, but it's one of those places everywhere seems to lead back to where you want to go. You just keep going left on, you know you're going to end up back where you started, so.
And do you think, even though you've only stayed here for 5 days, is this a place where you could live?
I don't think I could live in Thailand at all. I love the English countryside. I do a lot of walking in the English countryside. I live in quite a rural area myself in England, so. And I've got my 2 dogs, and we do a lot of hiking in the moors near Rivington. I don't know if anybody will know that, but I'm an outdoor person anyway, so. And it's too hot for me here.
It's too hot.
Anything over 15 degrees is no good for me. And it's like 30 degrees today, so if you're getting hotter than this, I'd be struggling. So.
No, it always stays at this level here. So it's always at this level. And you can see it's very clear.
Do you think you'd be safe drinking this morning?
Me and Damo have drank it before. Yeah.
It's actually a nice place for a swim.
Yeah, it looks like a nice place for a swim, but I don't think the locals would like it here and there.
No, definitely not.
Because they actually still use this. They come and get the water from it. Before, there was no concrete here.
You see below this, it's just stone, it's just rock. So I'm assuming all this wasn't here before. But it looks really clear, yeah. I wonder how deep that goes.
It goes really deep, I've been told, yeah. Last time we tasted it just tasted like algae. So I don't think I'll bother tasting again. It looks like it's got...
I don't know when to give it a go.
Give it a try. And risk being sick for the rest of your trip.
No, I don't think I'm brave enough actually. No.
Yeah, last time we came there wasn't this stuff floating in it.
It's just good enough to dive in and really cool down, yeah.
It is crystal clear though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see right.
Quite about, I don't know, probably like 10 foot down.
So a little stop locally for a bit of petrol. Fill us up here, 3 bottles. We're going to be going to a local temple. It's one that I've never been to either. Damo is taking us. You'll see this is the hammock that my dad bought, and he's been sat in here while he's been enjoying his time here at the farm. And I'm going to ask him a few questions now and see how he's finding the whole thing. So, how are you finding the farm so far?
It's quite relaxing.
Is it what you expected it would be like, or?
Yeah, I think so, from what I've seen on the on the vlogs and everything, yeah, it's pretty much as I imagined it, really.
And you've been getting involved doing the jobs with the chickens.
Turkeys and the rabbits and the dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
The pigs.
So we're going to go to the temple now. It's the first time I've been there. Let's go.
It's beautiful up there. It's on up the mountain. Yeah, and then it's a place that we've been walking in the jungle. And then they have the way to go up, but this one you can ride up there.
What's it called?
วัดเขาอังคาร
Okay, what does it mean?
วัดเขาอังคารเขาอังคาร is อังคาร mountain อังคาร is like อังคาร is Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday temple. So this is the temple, and you have the giant sleeping Buddha. We'll have a walk over there in a second to show you the scale of this thing. It is enormous.
So this place is called วัดเขาพระอังคาร It's like they believe that the Buddha came here before, and then the interesting here they say they have like a foot, you know, like the Buddha foot here. Yeah.
You stand here.
He stand here, and then so people that come here to what you call to respect that, to pray for that, you know, and to see that, and they have like 108 monks that sit around. You're gonna go up there, and then you will see like around the temple.
So this guy's got the right idea. There's nothing else up here but this, so you got ice cream. So here he's putting sticky rice along with the ice cream. My chop. Chai cap. He said, you must like football if you're from England. I said, not really. So we're getting a nice ice cream here, sticky rice. This is for Otis. Want some sprinkles? Oh, he says no sprinkles. Little adventurer here. Damo's having some bread with sticky rice in it and ice cream.
What Thai people that they eat is like traditional ice cream. You know, this what we eat. You put the sticky rice first.
Sticky rice with ice cream.
Sticky rice is not
Any ice cream, my proud, Camp?
Yes.
Camp. So this is actually coconut ice cream. And there it is, bread with some creamy sauce on rice. Sweet and sweet. That's why she married me. Sweet.
คนอังกฤษเท่
เขาไม่ชอบ
ไม่ชอบเลยไม่ชอบฟุตบอล
Daddy, how they can find that much gold?
How can he find that much gold?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to go over and have a look in a minute. So actually my dad has met Damo on 4 or 5 occasions before. And last time he met Tis was when Tis was a little baby. Only 1 year old. So the same size as Hugo. So this says, pay homage to Buddha's ashes on top of a volcano and admire the ancient Sema stones. This is Khao Phra Angkhan, trace of Phra Angkhan volcano. So this is actually, this lake is the top of a volcano here. There's 2 volcanoes where we are. They're not active. That sound that you can hear, that's guinea fowl. We have 3 of them now at the farm, and the bigger they get, the more noisy they are. These ones here are white, our ones are grey. Let's take a look. They're running away just there, see. They can be noisy. So we'll get used to that at the farm. And these are the fabrics that are dyed. What do you cab? They are dyed with the local mud. อันนี้ทำกับดินใช่ไหมครับ ดินแดง So all of these are handmade, like tie dye, but done with a natural dye which comes from the soil. We have some little stalls on the way up to the temple. Honey, coffee, drinks. Here's some fruit, handmade snacks. Don't forget your mama. Everybody's chilling. Ready, Cav? Ready, Cav? Some little key rings, baubles, and then you got all your pickled goods here with your deep fried banana And there's only us here, so they mustn't get much business up here. Damo says the most famous thing about this is there's 108 Buddhas all around this area, and the Buddha's footprint is apparently here. That's why they built the place. It's a very old, ancient temple. I didn't realise it was going to be so big, to be honest. And so this clay is the volcanic clay. That's what it's made of. Clay from the volcano. We've come here at the peak of the heat today as well. Recommend to come in the morning or even the late evening. Here's where a lot of the monks live, in these small little houses here, and they've got stray dogs like everywhere else. So apparently this is Buddha's footprint, but it seems to be closed today. Can't get in. I hope you can see it there through the window. Certainly nice viewpoint from up here. I think this lake over here is the top of the volcano. So this will be the crater of the volcano. Long dead. I often say about temples, once you've seen one, you've seen them all. But they're all different and unique in their own little ways. And for my dad that's only been to Thailand 4 or 5 times, and he's not been to rural Thailand, it is nice to come and see some of the sights. It's not something I think we would just kind of do after being so many years in Thailand, but when we've got guests, it's good fun. So here is the big Buddha. Massive, isn't it? So what do you think of the temple then?
Yeah, quite impressive. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, it's a big place.
Not bad for a local one, is it?
No, lots of history. I've been to a few when I've been before. Yeah, it's quite nice, yes.
That's your first time too. My first time too.
Your first time too here, isn't it?
The biggest Buddha I've ever seen.
Yeah, big Buddha.